I know the talk of the touring town has been the Eras tour. Yes, we get it. Tay-Tay is an unstoppable global machine. But in other news, Adele, icon, legend, queen of my heart, soundtrack to billions of breakups around the world, has been playing a special 10-concert residency in a purpose-built 80,000-seater outdoor arena in Munich. Despite being one of the world's most in-demand performers, Adele has said that in the past she doesn't get on well with touring. She is a bit of a homebody, and she has a young son to consider. But she was convinced when she saw the proposed plans for the arena. So Adele doesn't come to you. You go to Adele. Well, I went to Adele.
This video is sponsored by DistroKid.
I journeyed to my motherland of Germany to join in the huge sing-along. This is officially the world's largest pop-up stadium, and these shows are European exclusives, and it's said to generate about 600 million euros for the Munich economy, let alone how much it generates for Adele and the team behind it. Now, there's a lot of talk about it online. I've been seeing a lot of videos and comments in my feed, some good, some bad. So I thought I would give you my on-the-ground report. But first, I have some shows coming up in exactly 1 month's time, probably about 0.001% the size of Adele's, link in the description. Help a girl out, give it a click. And so I've been thinking about performance a lot, doing some research and studying the greats. I have to say, straight up, I was just blown away by this concert. It's definitely the biggest sort of single show I've been to, but it felt phenomenally intimate. From what I've seen of other stadium shows, there's so much overwhelming spectacle, dance routines, costume changes, whole armies of performers that you almost can't take it all in. With Adele, she manages to create this relationship with the audience, which was just extraordinary. It's like she's best friends with every single person in the crowd. I almost can't describe it. It's this powerful, raw vulnerability that just gave me such shivers. I mean, I found myself with tears running down my face, and I didn't even notice I was crying. I was so entranced. Yes, it helps. There is an absolutely enormous screen for close-ups, amazing sound system. There's a walkway into the crowd, pyrotechnics. There's some gorgeous backing footage. There's a fantastic string section and band with grand piano. The string players literally come up through the stage and then disappear again. Confetti cannons. She shoots t-shirts out into the crowd and she banters away.
Frank, were you here the whole time or were you at the bar? Oh, now I can't get my fucking earring back in. Trying to fall asleep and I was suddenly like, oh my God, fuck me, I'm Adele.
But when it comes down to it, there's just a singer and her incredible songs. The audience singing the beginning of Someone Like You has to be just one of the most stunningly emotional moments of connection I've ever felt at a concert. I never thought I'd say that, especially as I don't even think it's her best song. And I think the fact that these songs have been so successful in connecting with audiences around the world, just this diamond-sharp dose of pure feeling meant that the audience was just, willing her on. It was a very warm experience, no frills, just pure chills, amazing songs that aren't rocket science, but resonate. The cons, it's kind of hard to visualize the quantity of a crowd that size, but you realize just how many people 80,000 is when you're stood in a queue for a drink or a pretzel. The stadium includes a kind of pop-up fairground amusement park called Adele World, but I don't really care about getting on a Ferris wheel. I just wanted to see the performance, and it was a hot, hot summer's day, so there could have been a little more shade. So here's a little montage of my time at the concert, accompanied by one of my own original songs, because this girl doesn't want to get copyright claimed. Let's head over to Munich.
Are you ready to go on a journey with me tonight? An emotional one. But a fun one. I will make you smile and laugh while I make you cry, I promise you. Just sing your hearts out, that's what I'm going to do tonight.
she's moving to LA, and there's nothing that you can do to make her stay. Lost one to the West Coast, one to the UK. You already ran from New York City. Did the lake help you escape? It's a good thing you went back. Are you happy that I'm sad? Do you know we never ran our course? Could you feel it in your bones that you could call me home? So scared you had to burn me down. At least I can rebuild me now.
Well, that was wild.
And that's it. The show was just a reminder of how magical and meaningful a concert can be. I wish live music wasn't feeling like a dying art form, but this did just give me a little bit of hope and inspired myself to dream a little bigger. I mentioned that I've got some shows coming up in a month, and I am deep into logistics and managing posters and insurance and ticket links and van hire, that you forget that it's all leading up to that incredible moment when you look the audience in the eye and hope that you move them. I think and hope that that feeling never goes away, no matter how big you get. And I think that looking into the whites of Adele's eyes, she felt that too. So those are my 2 cents. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am on tour around the UK, starting in Liverpool on the 24th of September, followed by Bristol, London, Birmingham, Glasgow, Leeds, Cambridge and Southampton. There's a link in the description below.
This video is sponsored by DistroKid. Over 1 million artists all over the world are using DistroKid to get their music into Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, TikTok, Tidal, Instagram, and all the major streaming services. I've been using DistroKid to release my debut album, Super Sexy Heartbreak, and you can upload unlimited tracks for one low annual price, and best of all, you keep 100% of your earnings. DistroKid also gives you access to the Vault. Every track uploaded is securely saved in their cloud servers, ready for you to download. So if your computer has a hissy fit and you fear you've lost all your tracks, then fear not, DistroKid has you covered. To get 7% off your first year at DistroKid, just click my link in the description.
All right, I'm going to go and listen to some Adele now, because, yeah, it's been a week of post-show blues, and I wish I could see it all over again.
This is a very serious introduction for a very playful, up-tempo, fun pop song, but I'll do it anyway. But sometimes people come into our lives, and I spent all of my 20s trying to always figure out what it meant, what that person's purpose was in my life. And I've come to realise in my mid-30s that sometimes it means absolutely fucking nothing. Sometimes people don't have any purpose, it was just something that happened. So stop looking for those silver linings. I've stopped doing it and I've never been happier in my life. So on that note, this is a song for all our fucking exes that we're useless. Okay, I'm sure we all have